Hello and welcome. My name's Super Saiyan and this is your weekly news and pre-order video covering all of the new releases from Forge World and Games Workshop. I'd like to say a huge congratulations to the winners of the 40,000 subscriber giveaway. Well done to, I think it was Meowie, who won a box of Curse City. That's absolutely fantastic. Well done. And I hope everyone has been enjoying the brand new Orc Snagger reviews. I hope to cover all of the new Orc releases whenever they come out, whether it's the end of this month or beginning of next month. So a warm welcome to all of you new subscribers and members. Everybody that supports me on Patreon, big thank you to you guys. And also if you support the channel by using the Element Games affiliate link code, that'll take you to this website and you can save up to 25% off of your Warhammer. And it helps the channel by doing that. You just need to click the link every time you purchase Warhammer or paints or whatever, and that helps this channel out. And that is the best way to help the channel out. So thank you to everyone that does that already. Without further ado then, let's jump on over to the community website right here. And if we go back to about a week ago, which would have been the 31st of July. So we just skip back here. And, there's this new from Black Library, Praetorian of Terror faces off against this Master Siegebreaker. This was a little article just looking at I think in paperback, the first wall, so that was available, and then there was a preview of the Siege of Terror Lionsgate Spaceport as well, which I did pick up today, and you can see an unboxing and first look on the channel if you so wish. Then there were a number of other things to pre-order last weekend. There was a huge number of things. Everything from this Combat Patrol for Sisters of Battle. If you missed out on getting the Sisters of Battle Army set November 2019, this is now your chance to get hold of those models. They're really, really cool models. They are only monopose. You can't customize them at all. And they're adding a Rhino in there as well. Quite a good set if you haven't had any of these models. You know, pretty cool. But also, what was up for pre-order and what came out today was the brand new Sister Battle Castigator tank and Astrid Thurger, the Reliquant arms. Japan got hold of their Palatine. There was a big push. There's a big release of some terrain. Warhammer 40,000 Caradron. They had all this terrain separately, and some gaming mats, as well as some cards, and Necromunda House of Shadow book, and some reinforcements in the form of the Piscean Spectre set and some Orlok weapon upgrades. So a huge amount of pre-orders last weekend, more than what's happened this weekend, and we'll have a look at those in a moment. Then the day after, on the Sunday, there's a preview for what was up for pre-order today, and it mainly revolves around Grey Knights and Thousand Suns. Very happy to inform everyone that there will be a Combat Patrol coming for Grey Knights, and also they haven't Primarisified them. We can all breathe a sigh of relief there. That's one of the things that would have turned me off Grey Knights forever if they had just started to turn them into Primaris. I think original Firstborn Space Marines and Legion Space Marines are so much more interesting, and they have so many more unique differences than the Primaris, which were originally conceptualized to not have any of the flaws that the chapter gene seed gave them. But we're now living in a world where we get Death Company Primaris. But anyway, so this is up for pre-order today. We'll have a look at these and the prices and things a little bit later on. But we've got the Codex Grey Knights, we've got the we've got the limited edition version of it. I say limited edition. There's the collector's edition as well. Unfortunately, in the 40k codexes, they aren't numbered, which is a bit of a shame. Then you've got the Thousand Suns Codex, beautiful artwork. on both of them really, but I just prefer the Thousand Suns artwork. It's just fantastic. You got a couple of sets of dice, and they've just changed the 6 to a symbol. A little bit lazy, in my opinion, rather than changing the numbers themselves. And then we've got the pack of cards for both of them. You got Blood Bowl as well, in the form of some lovely black and orange dice. They might actually be navy, to be fair. You've got the Blood Bowl, a shambling undead pitch dugouts. That looks quite interesting. And then from Forge World, that was up for pre-order yesterday, we've got To Return to Middle-earth, and you've got the Garrison of Dale, and the Royal Line as well. Black Library, we've got the Long Vigil, Deathwatch Anthology, and Darkness in the Blood by Guy Haley, a Blood Angels novel. And then The Infinite and the Divine by Robert Rath. And then Warhammer Adventures, Tomb of the Necron. Broken City as well, 40k. Broken City is now available in... You got Broken City as well. I'm not sure whether that came out before, but you got Soul Spring for Warhammer Adventures, and a couple of novels for available in French. So yeah, quite a feature-packed pre-order section still, as Games Workshop continue to release more and more every week. You've got a new Cornate Star Player for Blood Bowl. That's a fantastic bit of artwork there, like squishing something or pulling off a leg or something. Look at that. Look at that model. I really like that. That's cool. Trampled. Look at the expression. Ooh. So yeah, you've got that coming soon from Forge World. You've got a Psychic Slugfest. Don't know if you can hear, guys, but there's a fair bit of rain happening in Norfolk today. You might hear a little bit of thunder as well. But you've got this Psychic Slugfest, Grey Knights and Thousand Suns throw down with new powers, so it goes through new powers, siege the initiative, and launch crucial strategic ploys and kill team. You've got even more dragons are coming, so you thought that little taster of dragons was good before, but now you've got Sigmarines on dragons, and it's going to be even more difficult for me not to get Stormcast now that they're riding these cool looking proper dragons with the 4 limbs, with the flaming sword. I mean, for me, it ticks so many boxes. I can't say no to these guys. I really can't. They look fantastic. With the spear as well. When have we had anything like this before? Maybe in the original Warhammer, but these are just fantastic minis. Look at these. I'm going to have to get some. I just love dragons, and gonna have to get them. You've got this Rumour Engine. Looks like some kind of Dark Eldar or Eldar. You've got some spikes there. I'm hoping it's an avatar of Cain, but there we go. You've got more articles for Thousand Suns and Grey Knights. This is the coin for this month. Lovely, lovely coin there. And then Octaria Sector article, important information about New Zealand and Australia. I think they've had to close down one of the warehouses there, so unfortunately they've had to shut down their orders, I think. It says right here, gamesworkshop.com will not be able to take any orders for delivery to Australia or New Zealand. Such a shame. Yeah, it's pretty bad what's happening over there, guys, but hopefully it won't be for too long. You've got the Grey Knights reinforcements. You can see what's coming in the Codex. New equipment rules for the kill team. You've got Black Library Reader's Choice. So you pick a story that you want to come back, and then they'll bring it out. You've got the 5 incredible paint jobs from the new host of Citadel Colour Masterclass. There's Louise. And here are some incredible works of art that she has done. Yeah, absolutely stunning, aren't they? Look at that. So yeah, that the masterclass is going to be coming to Warhammer Plus. So that'll be fantastic. We're really looking forward to that. Find out which Grey Knights units boast the biggest gains in the Codex. So there they are. You got the Dread Knights. You've got the Land Raiders. You got this new Aegis on a 5+. The wound's not lost. And if the unit is a Psyker, you add 1 to the Deny Witch tests. You've got Steely Advance, Sanctified Kill Zone. You've got Astral Aim. And the Nemesis Greatsword. Yeah, Dread Knights have had a buff. I just can't get over how ridiculous they look. I still can't. I never will be able to. They get another attack. They get another wound. And they've got improved invulnerable save. They've got a 4+ invulnerable. And the Nemesis Greatsword has two profiles as well. So yeah, they've had a nice buff, I think. Pre-ordered the Grey Knights Codex, so hopefully I can give you some information about it. I never purchased the Grey Knights 8th edition Codex. I never did. I completely missed out on it. So I can't give you my usual compare and contrast. The Sisters of Battle Codex comparisons are coming. I did do the Orc one, but please bear in mind those videos take me over an hour and a half just to record, let alone to edit my mannerisms and things out. So they do take a long time, those ones. You get to know the Orc Commandos who bring giant drills and triple-barreled shooters to the kill team. So the Choppy Boys, look at that, Breacher, one of these, and this sniper type scoped big shooter. I wonder if his ballistic skills now are 4+. I mean, that says 3+ there, look. So that must be quite cool. Middle Earth, got an FAQ for Middle Earth. You've got some ideas for armies on parade. You've got new from Forge World, so this came out yesterday. So these are King Brand and his son Bard II, Knights of Dale. I think it's fantastic that Forge World are still producing and bringing out models for Middle Earth. I guess there's been a resurgence in them, in their popularity, but yeah, it's fantastic that they're still making those. You can meet the Veteran Guardsmen, hard-boiled heroes who can swap manpower for artillery strikes, so they can call in artillery strikes. You've got the Rubik Marines and Scarab Terminators, turning everything to dust in the rules. So right here, you've got mere servants. You've got all is dust. Each time an attack with a damage characteristic of 1 is allocated to a model in the unit, add 1 to any armor saving throw against that attack. And also they don't suffer penalty to hit rolls incurred for firing heavy weapons. Wow. Very, very nice. There you go, a little bit of thunder there. Arcane Automata. You've got the Prospering Kopesh, new profile. And then the Soul Reaper Cannon. AP -3 now, with 5 shots. Wow, that's pretty cool. I'm very, very interested. I'm very tempted with these. And then Hobby Stars complete their Path to Glory collections with the Crab and the Killer Mega Gargant conversion. So this will be interesting. Look at that. There's the Crab for Ideneth Deepkin. Interesting colours. You've got these. You've got some Troggoths. And look at that. The Mega Gargant. Head from a zombie dragon. The colour for the membrane in the wings. It's fantastic. So that's their armies. So that's all of the news for this weekend. Let's jump on over to Forge World and have a little look what's going on here. So yeah, up for pre-order yesterday were these Knights of Dale. If we just click pre-orders, you've got 2 sets. Got a set of 2, King Brand and Bard II of Dale, £21 for a pair of these. And they consist of 8 components, and the rules for them are here. Fantastic, that's the way it should be. Then you've got the Knights of Dale, 3 of them for £21. They consist of 12 components, and again, the rules are right here. Look, just like that. Lovely coloured rules. Not quite sure why that's fuzzy. It should sort itself out at some point, but there you go. I think that's brilliant. They've got the rules. They're bringing new miniatures out. Yeah, if you're a big fan of Lord of the Rings and you wanted to add more models, then yeah, it's fantastic. Okay, that's it for Forge World, just those. I've received my £35 voucher because I did spend over £350. I think I probably spent about almost £500 during the month of July. So I've got a voucher, and I hope that Forge World will continue their weekly releases. You know, last week was Lady Credo, this week it's Knights of Dale. Hoping next week it's either the Imperial Fist Praetors or even the Wordbearer character. Because I would really like to use my vouchers on a pre-order, just to either get it for free or to knock a huge chunk out of it. Let's jump on over to Games Workshop then, right here. And as you can see, a big advert on the first page of the Grey Knights and the Thousand Sons new box set Hexfire. You've got an advert for Grey Knights themselves with the new Codex, the cards and the dice. And then the next page for Thousand Sons, the dice, the Codex and the cards. And then a little bit of a advert for securing Dominion. And if we just click that, you can still buy Dominion here in the UK. They overproduced these because of the response from the Indomitus box set. And I believe that it's harder to get hold of, though, in some other countries, which is bizarre. I hope they sort that out and they redistribute some of the sets. You get a stunning art print for both of these collections, which we'll have a look in a moment. And there you go. So if we click on pre-orders, it's 37 today, but I think some of them are from last weekend. Yes, they are. So if we go view all, and here we go. So you've got the Shining Ceramite collection, which has the Hexfire set, and the Grey Knights normal Codex, the cards, the dice, and the art print for £200. I mean, you know, the way you look at it is for £95 you're getting those extra sort of goodies. If we click on here, it's no longer available, by the way. These get sold out very, very quickly. All is Dust collection, which is £200. So you're getting the Thousand Sons Codex, the dice, and the cards, and the art print. And then the Hexfire box set. There's no doubt you're going to be saving a little bit from this, but it's already sold out. It's definitely more popular than I expected. You know, you've got Castle and Crow in there, fantastic mini. Hope he's released separately at some point. And then you've got the Thousand Sons side of things with those Terminators and the Dread Knight for Grey Knights. So that could be yours for 105, or it could have been yours for 105. These are from last week, so the Sisters products. And then you've got the Collector's Edition Codex for Grey Knights. 32 data sheets, which is, I think, over 10 more than the previous Codex. So they've brought some of the units as separate units across from the Space Marine Codex. If we go on here and we look at contents, it's still not the best quality at all, but you've got the data sheets here. Look, you've got Caldor Drago, Grandmaster Balkan, Grandmaster, Brother Captain, loads of Brother Captains there, Brother Apothecary, Venerable Dreadnought, Land Raider, Crusader, Redeemer, and a normal Land Raider. You've got Storm Raven, gunships, things like that. What's interesting to note, though, is it's 112 pages, so it's still past the 100-page mark, so it's not too skinny, but yeah, it would have been nice to see it at 120 pages or so, but there we go. You're getting the page marker and things, which is on this thumbnail, look. Nice page edges, and yeah, the black page keeper, and it will be soft touch, and yeah, I really like the cover art. Then you've got the Thousand Sons, which in my opinion, I prefer the cover art to this one. And I guess a lot of people do, or maybe they're just more Thousand Suns players, but it is no longer available. So unfortunately won't be able to pick this one up. Soft touch cover like before, page keeper, and if we just look at the contents, if we can zoom in, you've got the data sheet. So you've got Araman, you've got Magnus the Red, you've got Chaos Vindicators, Land Raiders, Helldrakes. You know, I think they've done a good job. You know, compared to like the Death, you know, I think they will have done an all right job compared to the Death Guard Codex. But it's worth noting that this is fewer pages. I'm not sure why they've not disclosed the number of pages here. It's really quite odd that they've taken that away. But if we just go to the contents, we can have a little sneak peek and find out that it's 95 pages, I want to say. So yeah, about 20 pages or so less than the Grey Knights Codex. So under the 100, it's going to feel a bit thin, but there we go. You got the Grey Knights normal Codex for £30. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this pricing. You know, it's not a. It kind of is a full army, but it isn't. It's still Space Marines, but it's like a, you know, another area of Space Marines, a bit like Death Watch, and I think it should have been priced the same as Death Watch. I think that Codex was £25, and that was a very thin book. But £30, I'm not a fan of that price at all. It should be £25, or even 20. But Thousand Suns, this is just where we are in the hobby, where they're selling these codexes for £30 now. It's the new price, I guess. Moving down, you've got the dice, the Grey Knights dice, £20 for 20 dice, I think. And then the Thousand Suns, £20 for 20 dice. You've got the Shambling Undead Team card pack for £16. The data cards for £15 for Grey Knights, and the data cards for Thousand Suns, £15. You've got these Blood Bowl Shambling Undead Team dice set, very Halloween themed, I might add. You've got the Broken City in paperback. Okay, so it is actually available in paperback. I thought I'd seen it before in hardback. You've got the Infinite and Divine for paperback, Darkness in the Blood for paperback, and Death Watch Long Vigil in paperback. They're all $8.99. First War was available last weekend, and then what's new this weekend is Book 6 for Warhammer Adventures, Battle of the Soul Spring, and also Tomb of the Necron as well. So there you go. That's all the pre-orders for this week. It mainly focuses around Grey Knights and Thousand Suns, with a little bit of Blood Bowl in there as well, and Middle-earth from Forge World. What have you managed to pre-order today? Were you a big fan of this Hexfire box set? Do you think, like me, that the special characters that are in these sets should be available separately, on the same time at launch? I have a strong feeling that Kill Team will be out next weekend, so I hope you're prepared, and I hope you've managed to grab together a nice chunk of money, because it's going to be between, I'd say, £150 to £200. Just because of the amount of scenery that's in it. It'll be very, very popular. It'll be sold out silly quickly. So yeah, I would get prepared. I think it will be next weekend, but if not, probably the weekend after. What do you guys think of all these new releases and pre-orders today? Please do put your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below, as always. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. The Emperor Protects.